Hunter green is coming in hot this season, and I am here for it. This freaking color, it is stunning. So I have a wedding coming up December 30th, and I am wearing a hunter green dress. I found it at a consignment shop. It's a really pretty satin dress. So I'm just going to practice a look that I have in mind for this dress using some green eyeshadows that I have. So to start, I always prime my eyes with a concealer. So I'm using the O2 concealer here, blending it in with my brush. This mutes or negates any discoloration, and I do have slight discoloration on my eyelids. So I'm going to set it with a translucent setting powder, but you can definitely skip this part, especially if you're using an eyeshadow that's like a creamy off-white color. You can use that all over your lid instead, which I'm using here. But then I'm going to come in with a warm nutmeg brown for my transition color, focusing mostly on the crease, coming up just a little bit. I'm not touching my eyebrow, but I am bringing up high enough where you can see it. Then I'm going to come in with the first green. I'll put the number up here, but it's a matte green. I'm going to put this all over my eyelid and up into my crease. And then I'm going to come in with the next green. The next green is this shimmer green. Isn't that stunning? It's number 50, Heiress. I absolutely love it. I'm using a little bit of a tighter brush here, and you could see I'm not getting much payout on the pigment here when I'm using this brush. You can see it, but it's not as bold as I want it to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and use my finger to apply it. Anytime you use your finger to apply a shadow, it will make it it'll make the color pop and just be more pigmented. So that's what I did here, just applying it all over my lid so it really pops. Then I'm going to come in with a clean brush and just blend everything out really good. Alright, and now I'm going to shape my brows. I always use my Claim to Frame pencil when I'm shaping my brows. One, because it's super thin, so it's really easy to be precise. And two, because it's got the spoolie on the other end, so it's really convenient. I don't have to switch between tools. Everything I need is right here on one tool. So here I am just shaping my brows. Then I'm going to come in with a brow wax just to get the hair going in the direction that I want it to. And then I'm going to come in with a shadow to fill in my brows and give a little bit more dimension. So just filling in my brows here. Alright, now I'm coming in with a liquid liner. I do plan on wearing strip lashes for this look, so I'm going to use a liquid liner just to help the strip lashes blend a little bit better so that the strip of it doesn't stand out as much. I'm using really short, quick strokes to get the liner to the thickness that I want it to be. Alright, just cleaning it up with a makeup wipe, getting rid of the excess, and then applying a little bit of mascara. Alright, so now I'm going to apply concealer right below my eyes. I'm using the 04 here. I usually use 03, but I've been tanning, so I needed to go a little bit darker. So 04 it is. And now I'm going to apply foundation to my face using my finger. I'm only using my finger, though, because the Shinto 3 that I'm using right now, I probably could have even used Shinto 4, but the Shinto 3 I'm almost out of. So I'm at the pan, using a brush wouldn't work, so I'm scooping it out and using my finger to apply it. And here now I'm using the brush and really taking my time to blend it all out, especially along the jawline and the hairline so that you can't see any of the foundation. Make sure it's blended really good. And I always take my time here because it's like a little facial massage, blending it in with the brush. So alright, now I'm coming in with a 0 concealer. This is super brightening. I'm just going to put it in all the spots where I want to brighten my face and give it a really highlighted effect. So between my eyebrows, under my eyes, the bow of my lip, my chin. I'm even putting it on the bridge of my nose. You'll see I'm going to contour my nose for this look. And then I'm going to come in with a clean brush. This is a foundation brush. It's a little bit smaller than my other one, and I'm going to use that to blend it out. And once I've got it nice and blended, I am going to come back with my foundation brush, which still has some of the Shinto 3 on it. And I'm going to use that to blur the lines even more between the 0 concealer and the Shinto 3, so that it's a very seamless transition between the super bright and my Shinto 3. Now I'm using a loose setting powder here to really set and mattify my face right now. I like that full coverage. I want it to look airbrushed. So I'm using the Givenchy, and I know what you're thinking, women over 40 should not be using a powder on their face, but if it is fine enough like the Givenchy is, you can get away with doing that. So I just, you know, let it set while I put some brow gel on my brows. Now I'm making sure I completely wipe it off with a clean brush. And then you'll see here I am drenching my face with my setting spray to bring the hydration back to my face. And this is really going to set it too. Then I come back with my bronzer, and I'm going to use that to contour. So focusing on my forehead, contouring my cheeks, and along my chin and jawline. And then I'm coming in with my favorite blush, which is Blushing. Because I've been tanning, this color really pops. It looks super pink, but when you're medium to deeper skin tone, it just looks gorgeous on you, and it has shimmer in it, so it adds that little bit of highlight. And here you'll see I'm contouring my nose. I'm just going back into the bronzer and lightly contouring my nose. Okay, so coming back to the number 35 eyeshadow with a brush pencil, or with a pencil brush, I am applying it to my lower lash line, and then I'm going to come in with number 50 and put it really tight to my lash line. So I've got a nice soft diffused shadow on my lower lash line. I'm filling my waterline with a black pencil, adding a little mascara. I put this highlight in the corner of my eyes because when other makeup artists do it, it looks so good, but I feel like it never does anything for me. You can't even tell I did it. So here I'm just popping on my lashes. These are some lashes I had laying around, so just plopping them on. We're almost done, you guys. So now that all that's left is picking out a lip, and I think you guys all know what my go-to lip combo is going to be here. Dark nude lip liner with, of course, my Humble lip gloss. I am overlining my lips just to make them look a little bit fuller. But I love this lip combo because it's just the perfect nude, and when you're doing a bold eye, I don't want my lips to compete with it, so I just want a very muted neutral lip, and this is my absolute favorite. So that is the finished look. I hope you guys are brave enough to go ahead and try any of these bright colors. Oh, I decided last minute I'm going to add some highlight to my cheekbones. This is like it's almost like a New Year's Eve party, so I figured just add a little more shimmer to my face. So there we go. All right, you guys, I hope you're brave enough to try some fun colors for this holiday. If you have any questions or comments, post them below, but I hope you're having a great day. Ciao, Bellas.